What's up, everyone? It's about 12:30 in the morning as I'm recording this, and I can't sleep. Um, so I figured I'd make a little quick video. I've gotten a lot of requests recently to show off a little bit of my game collection. So I figured while I can't sleep, I might as well be a little productive. So let me show you guys my setup, what I have, where I have it, and let me know what you guys think of it. Thank you. Alright, so first we're going to look at the current setup. That's right, guys. I have a Dreamcast currently hooked up. There's my Switch, my PS4, and then in this drawer, actually, what I have is all the games I'm currently trying to beat or haven't beaten yet that I bought, and they don't really go into my collection until I beat them. So I got Skies of Arcadia in here. If you look, there's Bubsy 3D, Mega Man Legends 2, which I've had since a kid, and I've just never gotten around to beating it. Jersey Devil, PS1, Grandia 2, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Lego Batman, Elder Scrolls Online, WWE 2K17, and this Super Nintendo cart for Final Fantasy 3. So those are games, I'm currently trying to get through. There's my Dreamcast controller. Also what I do, a little weird, let me show you guys. I like to log games as I beat them, what system, and the date I beat them. This goes, if you look at it, I've been doing this all the way back to page 1, 2014. It's a little nerdy thing I do, but it's whatever. So, anyway, over here, I got my music CDs, got all my old trophies. Believe it or not, guys, back in the day, I was semi-athletic, but that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for the game. So down here, I got my Sega Master System, Sega Genesis Model 1, my Sega Saturn, the OG original Xbox. Sorry for that light, it's not really working. Over here, I got my Game Gear, which, as you can tell, is missing battery covers, which one day maybe I'll grab. I have the Modern Warfare 3 Xbox 360. This is my OG PS1, my PlayStation 2, my original model 60 gig PlayStation 3, 4 USB ports. It still has the memory card readers too. My PSP, my Atari Lynx. Down here I have my Nintendo Wii, my NES, my GameCube, my 3DS, my original Game Boy Color, my Game Boy Advance, and the original DS, my Super Nintendo, and my N64. Now, let's go to the actual collection. Over here, I got my collector's edition of Final Fantasy 13-2. Give you a quick rundown over here of my PlayStation 4 games I have. Figure these are going to be a lot easier to show up because everything else on the actual bookcase I have packed in. I can't really go through all of them. So I'll just give you a little overview of what I have. I mean, the games I have that I like to show off are going to be right in the front anyway. Here's Hyperdimension Neptunia for PlayStation 3. Really interesting game, actually. Got the collector's edition with the art book. For what you guys might be wondering what Wonder Book of Spells is, it's actually a PlayStation Move game. The only Move game I have. It's a Harry Potter based thing that uses the EyeToy. Basically, you learn the spells from the Harry Potter universe. It's really cool. Over here, I have all my PlayStation 3 Assassin's Creed games lined up. Here's my PSP games. Going all the way up to that. I'm sorry, my PSP games are actually a little dirty. I should probably clean those. Here's my original Xbox games. What's missing right there is actually my copy of Psychonauts, which I let my friend borrow because he just got an Xbox. Here's my 360 games. Down here is my Atari 5200 games. I know you guys didn't see the 5200 on display. I actually have that in its box in the closet, which I'm not going to take out right now because my closet is actually a mess. And it's also too big for the shelf that I would put it on. Here's Mario Brothers for the Atari 5200. For any of you guys who don't know, before Nintendo hit the console market, Mario Brothers on Atari. Here's my NES games. Right there, that's a homebrew copy of Mother 1 for the NES. It's actually a really good game. Never came out in America, even though the game was, I think, ready for release, and Nintendo just scrapped it last minute. This game, I freaking hate this game so hard. Castlevania 3, DuckTales. Here's a fun one for you guys. I found this at Digital Press, Bible Adventures. After watching Angry Video Game Nerd go over that game, when I was like 14 years old, I had to get it the moment I saw it. Down here, we have my Master System games. They're where it starts getting stacked back, as you can see. But I figured Phantasy Star was like the one game I had to show off that I have. The rest of my Master System games, they're your run-of-the-mill like you see everywhere games. Over here, Phantasy Star 2. I got Sonic 3 packed in the back. Got Comic Zone up here, Phantasy Star 3, Gunstar Heroes, Batman Returns, and Mortal Kombat. Here's a little bit of my Saturn collection. Knights, and the 2 Panzer Dragoons. I mean, what's directly behind this is Scud, the Disposable Assassin. In there somewhere is also Clockwork Knight. Over here is my Dreamcast games. I started a little bit of an import collection for Dreamcast. I got Biohazard, Code Veronica. For everyone who doesn't know, is Resident Evil Code Veronica. Up here, I have Fire Pro Wrestling D, and I don't want to take this out because I might drop everything, but over there, that's a game called Rent a Hero. It was originally on the Genesis. They made a Dreamcast remake that never came out. If you look back, I got more Dreamcast games back there. The game never came out in America, is what I meant to say. Gotta sit down for this now. Over here, I got my Switch box still. My Guitar Hero controller, Guitar Hero Live box. You start getting my PS1 games. Right up front, I'm showing off Chrono Cross and Mega Man Legends. Over here, as you can see, Final Fantasy VII. Fear Effect, very interesting and very artsy game. I have about maybe like 30 PlayStation games that maybe I'll show off eventually in a separate video. Here starts my PS2 collection. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Mega Man X7, Mega Man Anniversary Collection, Metal Gear Solid 2. Here's where a lot of my collection started getting built, was my PlayStation 3. Up front, I got a lot of interesting gems going. Then we bring it down here. We hit my Super Nintendo games. Right there you see Secret of Mana, but right below it is my super hidden prize possession. Not really a hidden gem, but Earthbound. Then back there, that black card is Killer Instinct. You got Toy Story. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, you see is right over there. We hit my N64 games. This is where it gets a little messy, but Banjo-Kazooie right up front. Space Station Silicon Valley. The cards are stacked up there. Down here is my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games. They're a little stacked to the back. One day I'm going to get those more organized, I'm sorry. But up front we just got Mega Man Battle Network 3 and Boktai. Here hits my 3DS games. Showing off the Project Cross Zone games, which are to me very underrated strategy RPGs. Then I have Mario and Luigi Paper Jam right behind that. Great game. And then next to that starts my GameCube collection. Eternal Darkness right there. Another very, very underrated game. It was actually Nintendo's first and possibly to this day only M-rated game. And then right behind that, one of my favorite RPGs, Tales of Symphonia. And of course, right up front, Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Showing a little bit more what I got back there. Here's my little Switch collection, which is only going to be built over time. Then behind that, we got Smash Bros. Melee, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the Beautiful Joe series, and Baten Kaitos, another underrated RPG that a lot of people really haven't played, to my understanding. And over here, we got my Wii games, which I know those cases also are a little dirty. One day I'll probably clean those. Let me move this Switch box out of the way so I can show you that. That's my collector's edition of Skyward Sword. I got that day one when it first came out. And I still have the music CD. I still have that Wii remote. That's the one I actually used when the Wii's hooked up. And yeah, still in great condition, surprisingly. Unlike all my other Wii games that are a little dirty. What's right behind this? Don't fall. You know, I need to really get bigger storage because every so often this whole thing will start falling and go everywhere. Right behind here, Mario Kart Double Dash. Metroid Prime, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, yep. Sonic Adventure, Pokemon Coliseum. A lot of those GameCube games I have not played in years, guys. See, and things start to fall. We're just gonna leave that for that now. But yeah, I mean, that's basically my collection. I mean, little by little, I'll probably make videos showing off the individual games I have, but this is just a little sneak preview of what, I have in the collection, what you can expect to see videos on in the future. Let me know what you guys think of this. What games do you think I should pick up? What games are you surprised to see here from, what you can see on face value? And, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let me know what you think of this collection, guys. What systems should I pick up? What, games for each system I should pick up? Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys have a great night. It's probably going to be really late as I'm posting this. And, yeah. Thank you.